Hello! Happy Thirsty Thursday! I'll give you guys a minute to come in. I know it takes a little bit of time for you guys to get notified and everything, so we'll hang out a minute. I'm gonna make a really good drink today. A really yummy coconut lime mojito. Hey guys, hey Deb, thanks for joining. We're gonna make such a tasty drink today, straight from Cuba, with a touch of like Hawaiian flavor or something tropical. A coconut lime mojito. It's gonna be so good. Hey Gary, thanks for joining. It's gonna be a fun night. It's been 2 weeks. I was on vacation last week. The week before we were really busy, so I'm back. So glad that you guys are here. And yeah, we're gonna start making this drink. So in your tall, or we call it a Collins glass, we're gonna add our mint leaves. I have like 7 or 8 here. Oh, it smells so good. All right, so we have our mint leaves in our glass, step 1. And if you're not taking notes, I will post the recipe after this to my Instagram story, and I'll save it to my Thirsty Thursday highlights, so you'll be able to check back if you ever want to make it again. Mint leaves and a little simple syrup. I'm making this a little bit differently than a traditional mojito because we are adding coconut milk, and the lime juice will kind of have the coconut milk separate if we don't make it in a certain order. So it's just a little different than like a real like strict traditional mojito recipe. So that being said, got our mint leaves. We're gonna add a 1/2 ounce of simple syrup. Maybe even a little less than that. We just want to sweeten up just a bit. If you don't have like a shot glass that has the standard measurements, I would say like 2 teaspoons max. So I have the simple syrup. Hello you guys, thanks for joining. All right, I'm gonna give it just a really gentle muddle. You could even just like slap the mint leaves before you pop them in and not even muddle at all. If you don't have a muddler, don't worry, you can use like the back of a wooden spoon. We just want to release a little bit of that mint oil without crushing it and ruining the flavor. So, oh my gosh, that smells so good. We're gonna set this aside for the moment. Amy said mint makes me feel like it's healthy. This is a fantastic, I mean, celery juice, schmellery juice. It's all about the coconut lime mojito, right? Healthy, the greens. So, separately, in a cocktail shaker, I have some ice in here, just a couple of cubes. We're gonna add our coconut rum. This is Rum Haven, made with coconut water. So Amy, this is like the healthiest health drink of them all, right? Rum Haven, coconut rum. You could use like Malibu as a coconut rum, whatever you got. I'm gonna do 2 ounces of that. Since we have to go through all the hassle of making this drink, we may as well make it super strong and tasty and yummy, right? So that's 1.5 and about 2. There we go. Next up is our light coconut milk. You could use the full fat, it'll be a little thicker and creamier. I like using light just to keep my cocktails a little lower in calories. And we're gonna do 1.5 ounces of that. You can find it in your Asian food aisle of your local grocery store. Light coconut milk. And I feel like I'm missing my lime juice here. Lastly, a little bit of lime juice. We don't need a whole lot. I'm gonna do like about maybe like a little shy of 1/2 ounce. Just a little splash, probably like juice of 1 lime would work, unless it's like a really big juicy lime, and then not quite that much. The lime juice can have a tendency to cause that coconut milk to separate. So that's why we're gonna do it a little differently than a regular mojito and shake up the rum, the coconut milk, and the lime juice together first before stirring it with the mint leaves. It's just gonna help it to keep everything nice and coherent. If it does happen to separate a little bit, it tastes delicious. As it sits, you might notice it just a tiny bit. Like if you've ever gotten a Starbucks pink drink, those are made with like coconut milk. Same thing. It tastes delicious, but it'll be nice and pretty if we shake it first and then pour it over the mint. So give it a good shake. Thanks so much much for joining, you guys, by the way. I hope you guys are having a good Thursday. Does anybody have anything good to drink? I haven't had one of these yet today. I'm really, really, really looking forward to it because it's so tasty. All right. Someone said, yum, do you have a drive-through? Sure. Don't tell Gavin Newsom, though. Just kidding. All right. So we have our mint, our simple syrup, our rum and coconut milk and lime juice. Pour that right in. Top it with some ice here. You don't need quite that much. And you can top it off with a little bit of Sprite and, or I'm using ginger ale, kind of whatever you have, something light and bubbly. Soda water would work. It already has a simple syrup, so it'll be sweet enough as it is. I would say Sprite or ginger ale is probably your best bet here. Just a little something sparkly. And then we're gonna garnish. Got our lime wheels here. Couple of those. And our mint sprig. Let's give this a taste here. Oh my God, this is so, so good. It's like creamy coconut flavor, but with the fresh mint. Super delicious. I'm going to post the full recipe after this to my story, and it'll be saved in my Thirsty Thursday highlights up top on my Instagram page if you want to refer back to it. Let me know if you make it, if you like it, how it goes, tag me in it. I would love to share it. This one is seriously killer. It's so good. Thank you guys so much for joining my Thirsty Thursday this week. I'll keep them coming. I love your support. It means so much to me. If you have a cocktail that you want me to make, send me a message. It's always fun to like make one for someone. And if you know anybody who loves food or cocktails or both, please share my page. Let them join in the fun of Thirsty Thursdays or just check out the cocktail recipes. And I hope you guys have a great weekend coming up. Thanks again and cheers.